Hi, everybody. This is Lee McQueen, and I'm signing in to discuss what everyone else is discussing, that fantastic Bernie Sanders show that premiered on the internet. Um, I think that Bernie Sanders continues to surprise because he continues to be underestimated. He's got 32 years of elective office experience as an independent who caucused with Democrats. So he knows how to interact in the electoral process from an independent standpoint. But then he also knows the Democrat Party inside and out because he caucused with them for so many years. So he's got advantages that people still don't seem to recognize. And I think that was on full display tonight, that he knows what he's doing. And he's knowing how to get it done. And it's very inspirational. I've mentioned before, over and over, that Bernie Sanders is the type of public servant that other people want to be like. They look at him and they say, I want to have that type of integrity. I want to have that type of character. I want to have that type of strength and that type of intelligence, that type of organization skill. But most importantly, who wouldn't want that ability to lead and inspire and to stir passions and to create leaders in other people? Bernie Sanders has that ability. He's an amazing politician. We saw that tonight. And I believe that many people feared, and then other people hoped that the message tonight was one of concession, of defeat, and of endorsement of Hillary Clinton, which it was not any of those. He has not conceded. He has not endorsed. And he certainly hasn't admitted defeat. And I think it's really important that Bernie Sanders carried his message directly to the people. And that's what he did. He said, if you want to know my thoughts, don't ask my neighbor. Don't ask the mainstream media, because they've proven beyond any shadow of a doubt how biased and slanted they are, to the point that the content that they produce is no longer journalism. It's actually propaganda now. Many people have seen that, and so Bernie Sanders completely did an end run around the media and just said, for all my people who want to hear what I have to say about what I'm thinking, where my head is, how things are going to move forward, this is the agenda that I'm going to tell you about. Come to me, my website, my live broadcast, and I'm going to tell you exactly what it's all about. And that way, his message didn't get lost in the blender of media and bias and hopes and dreams and deception and propaganda. He spoke directly to the people and gave the people the message. Mostly he spoke from his campaign platform. What we heard him say out on the campaign trail, he said again from a strong voice of conviction and passion and fire. But he also went so far as to lay some gauntlets down, not really speaking anyone's name directly, but he made it very clear. For instance, on the issue of TPP, he said it's not coming to the floor. And I got the impression that he was sending out a clear message like, don't even try it. And I was very grateful to hear that. Trans-Pacific Partnership is a disaster for U.S. workers, and so need to read up more about that, or find out more about that. I can put some links in the description about my take on TPP, because again, speaking of mainstream media and establishment politics, we saw Barack Obama head on over to the Jimmy Kimmel show, I think, or Jimmy Fallon show, and sing a little song about how great TPP is, and almost try to seduce North Americans into supporting this, and how how great it was going to be. And most people know that it's something worse than NAFTA could ever have dreamed being. You know, Bill Clinton got on Arsenio Hall and some other talk shows, and with Hillary Clinton's help, slid NAFTA right past us, and we still haven't recovered from that. And so I think Barack Obama thought the same might happen with TPP, but people are a lot more awake now. They are very concerned about worker rights and unions and living wages. Bernie's been waking people up all across the nation. So we know what TPP is, and we definitely do not want it to happen. And Bernie said, don't even try it. So that's the message, among many others that he got out. Most importantly, I think the very most important part of his speech that he gave was that he again is creating new leaders. He's saying it's going to be a wave of progressive movement into the political arena, that he's putting new leaders to come up behind him, and encouraging the ordinary citizen to take back their power, that we should not allow corporate media, corporate politicians, and then corporate, organizations rule over us, like an oligarchy. That if we're going to fight this oligarchy and take our democracy back, then that's what we have to do. We have to do it. They're not going to give us anything. We have to take it back. And he wants people to start entering the political arena in positions of increasing power, all the way from the ground up, from the local level, county, the state, statewide office, and then also federal office. He wants people to stand up, rise up, and if there's something that you don't like, then get in there and do something about it. And I thought it was a terrific message. I thought it was great. It was energizing. Bernie Sanders energizes his base. He knows what he's doing. He's been doing it for 32 years. And I think the mistake that a lot of people made was, since he was kind of low key in Congress and in the Senate, maybe they underestimated him. But he's got a strong hand. He's got a strong hand, and he displayed it. And he has not lost his base. People still believe in him. They believe in what he told them as he traveled across North America. And I still believe that he's become an even stronger version of himself from having gone on the campaign trail for the presidency. Basically he's the same man he's always been 40 years ago, 45 years ago, fighting for integration in housing, getting on the streets, getting arrested, fighting for civil rights. He's that man, but he has become even more so that man. He's bolstered up by years, decades worth of experience and wisdom, and then constant integrity and character. He's brought all of that, and he continues to be a leader that people believe in. And I think that was wonderful, everything that he said tonight. I think some people on the opposite side of the Democrat Party were hoping that he would endorse, or that he would concede, or that he would admit defeat, and he did none of those. The movement, the struggle, the fight is going on. It's going forward. And I think we're going to see some wonderful things happen. You can go to berniesanders.com or to his YouTube page and see if you can catch that broadcast if you missed it, because it was terrific. I highly recommend it.